What's up, what's up, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Bigger my guy Quay. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Kilo, how are you? I love you back. I love you back. Petty King Dingling in the building. What's up? Trini, hey. Scotian, I see. Melvin, I'm doing well. How are you? Smoketown, where you been? I'm posting this real quick just in case some of y'all didn't get it. Hey, Nashawn. You working on? Okay. Toronto in the building. Hey, hey. All right, y'all. Okay. I see you, Dealy Radio in the building. I like it out the way. Okay. I'm True King. Okay. Have your first child. Have a good day. Won't be none of that going on. My God, hi.
Oh, there she go. There
My God, how
she
are you?
go.
Talk
What's
to me.
Shaw sis? What's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing great. How was your day?
Oh my gosh! Listen,
Come on, tell me about it.
man, these folks be trying the brother,
Are they
man.
trying to? I don't have to pull up.
Nah,
I know
you don't
y'all
even.
got hands and I got
You
that thing. I'm ready.
nah, you ain't gotta pull up, man. Somebody apparently thought that it was gonna be, some games done during the working process. Had to cancel and get them up out of there. So,
Okay. You
hmm
you you neutralized the situation.
oh yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
talking about.
It's been equalized already.
It's been equalized and neutralized. Ain't
Yes,
got no
yes.
no issues no more.
Nah, none whatsoever. Shaw, how you been?
I've been really good. Thank you, thank you,
Cause
thank you. I appreciate it.
I feel
Talk
like
to me.
I feel like it's been a minute since I stayed. It's been like almost 3 to 4. No, I want to say about almost a month now.
Yes.
Yeah, and that good content. I want to tell you that was good. There's good content coming.
Yeah.
I see you pumping out good content, and I'm appreciative to be a part of that. Also, man, I just see you working. Since you working for the greater cause,
Yes.
for the good of it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
So
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's an honor and thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. For those of you that don't know who I am Shar Curry, aka Says What She Wants, the number one female advocate for men. This is the Shar Curry Tonight Show. This is my boy, y'all. Look, I'm
yeah.
gonna let him introduce
Hold on,
himself.
hold on, hold on, because we all know, all the men know. Don't forget this. Don't forget that. You know what I mean?
It wouldn't be right if
It
I
wouldn't
didn't
be
do it,
right.
right? It
It
wouldn't be
wouldn't be
right.
right. Nah, not at all. Not at all. She a real one for real. So yeah, I'm quite a one big deal. If nobody knows, I'm the owner of DLE Radio here in Atlanta, but it's an international station. You can be heard everywhere. I have pushed the narrative to help artists out. I'm also an artist, hip hop artist.
Love it.
So I kind of, I'm trying to help the other artists out that, that don't have to play the political game. So I try to, help them out a bit.
We ain't doing politics over
No
here. He's a straight
politics over
shooter.
here.
He's a straight shooter.
Exactly that. Exactly that.
All right, let's get into it. Okay, so one of the first things that I want to talk about
Hmm.
is the dating pool, right?
Okay.
And a lot of times, you see what I posted yesterday, and I post about this like maybe once every couple months, but it's the fact that women are using men simply in the dating pool. This isn't even like a committed stage, or we're getting married, or we're engaged. This is the
Right.
dating pool. They're using men for money.
Okay.
What is your take on that? And have you had experiences where people try to do that to you?
I haven't because I snort. I smell them out
Yeah.
fast. I don't. I'm not. See, I think the problem too is they using suckers. I don't think
Ooh,
they using men. They're using
ooh,
suckers. Um, a man that's gonna provide for you, he gonna do it because he
thank
want to
you.
do it. You ain't gotta. play no games. You know, you ain't gotta hold out. You ain't gotta do none of that BS. Um, you know, it's gonna be somebody that come through it. He gonna do what he gotta do because he wanna do it, not because you trying to wave the tail in front of his face like a carrot. You know
Ooh,
what I'm saying?
ooh,
So anybody getting played for money, they deserve it. To be honest,
Mel and Delisha said they ain't got none.
they ain't got none. Shout
Oh
out to
my
Delisha,
God.
yo. That's my partner.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. And y'all know I told you I got to get both of y'all on here at the beginning of March. I want to get both of y'all on here. For those
Okay.
of you that don't know who they are, this is
Yes.
Qua, right? Qua. Okay.
Quad. Yeah.
And he is the actor in the Shar Curry shorts, and Delisha, aka Melanin Perfection 30. Y'all make sure you follow her. Make sure you
Yep.
follow him.
That's the
She's
homie.
the actress in the Shar Curry shorts. So make sure if you
Yep.
guys haven't caught up with that, you catch up with that. There's more projects coming soon.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
gotta
so
go to that YouTube and
she
check
said
that
they
out.
ain't got none.
They ain't
She
got
said they ain't got none.
anything.
Okay. So then I'm Alan3421. I pinned this and he said too much touching Usher in that performance. So what okay, did you see the performance? Did you see did you even see a clip?
I did see a clip. I see
Okay.
a clip. I did. I
So
did.
what's your take on that?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Sha. I really don't be caring about these people and their
Right?
bullshit. I'm gonna
Right,
tell you
right.
why, right? Because you got Swiss saying, "Hey, uh, that's my wife.
Yes.
I'm okay with what just took
Yes.
place." You know, we already know what was going on.
Yep.
These are two dope people out there performing, right? That's his
Mm-hmm.
take. But then when you look at the households of the people that's not rich and famous, the idea that's going on through the household is it's okay if I like I'm just saying,
Yeah.
we in a club, it's okay if I dance with another man and he put his arms around me in a certain way. Why would you get jealous? You know, I feel like it's giving off the wrong narrative, but at the same time, it's kind of like, because right now everybody, and it's kind of stupid because if you're allowing social media to push you in the direction that you
Yeah.
should not be in,
Yeah.
you know, you're a little slow. I
Yeah.
think people are slow because everybody want to follow something. You know, even when it comes any organization, if it is social media is now the new organization, and
Mm-hmm.
people are following some of the narratives and some of the you know, I just for me,
Oops.
I think it's weak. I think it's weak.
Yeah.
I don't know about Switch, but I'm not cool with my lady being grabbed up like that. I
Right.
wouldn't be cool with
Right.
that at
Right.
all. Not for me.
Yeah, and that was my take on it too. And call me old school, call me old fashioned, call
Hmm.
me non-modern, if you will. But to me, it just it just wasn't okay. If you're married, then he was handsy, but they were performing. Yes, I understand that they were performing,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, where do you draw the
Right.
line when it comes to that? Because yes, it's performing, but there were performers back in the day, right?
They,
But there was no okay, but they
they
are what
understood.
about
They under,
movies? I understand. Okay, Delisha said, what about movies?
right. And that's another thing. So in movies, we all understand this is acting. We also we don't know what goes on behind the scenes when these people go home. You know, some people have issues at home. We don't know about it because
Right,
it's behind closed
right,
doors. We wouldn't know. It's not
right.
broadcasted. But when it's outside, like for instance, even with the young lady, man, that Usher broke up home. I ain't gonna say
You
that. I
talking
forgot the other. I
about?
forgot.
No,
I don't
you know how I
can't
feel
think of her
about
name.
it. Nobody could break up your home. Me and
Nah.
Universe is the only one. My boy, Bud Idiot.
Shout out to him.
Good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't even ever talk about like celebrity stuff, but that was just like it was just something that I was like this. I don't know. It was just weird to
Yeah.
me, if you will, right?
Yeah.
But it happens. It happens. So some people, everybody has their opinion. Everybody has their opinion, and that's fine. You see, Jay Z wasn't having that with Sean Paul and
You see?
Beyonce.
You see? Exactly. You know what I mean? I think it depends on the person. Some people is gonna be like, nah, I'm not with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Old boy said he talking like Gilly, and he must have seen what Gilly said, your girl getting stabbed from behind like
No,
Chucky.
see, I didn't see that. Like, I come on here, I
Yeah.
post, and I kind of dip out. I don't really do the celebrity news. That's just not my
Yeah.
thing. That's just
Me
not my
and
thing.
you both. Me and you
Yeah.
both.
So as far as so as far as men of today and
Okay.
men of yesteryears, if you will,
Okay.
what do you feel like is one of the greater challenges that a previous generation didn't have to deal with right now?
I feel like as of right now, well, the tables have turned, Shaw. Tables have turned
Tremendously,
drastically. Yeah,
tremendously.
yeah. And back then, even when they what they want to call them, the '90s girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were more loyal. They was things was more. I think everybody believed in love more. Now
Why
it's
do you think that is? Why do you think that is? I got my take
it
on it,
was
but I want
in
to
it
know
was
what your
I
answer
think it
is
was in
first.
the atmosphere more. Music was more about love. The movies, of course, had a lot of that. I mean, we had Love and Basketball. We had even Higher Learning had a story. The storyline was about Deja and what's his name. We had stuff to go off of, and we dreamt of. We had the Cosby shows. We had what's that? Family Matters that taught you about family. We had I was about to say Dwayne and Whitley, and what I mean, we had a lot more that was shown to us from of black people with
Yeah.
love more than now. Now is and I don't get me wrong. See, I'm a transfer everything. I'm always send it right back to music
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I'm a hip hop.
Yeah.
I'm a music dude,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
I look at it like this: when music started changing from Two Live Crew calling women bitches and
Yeah. Yeah.
bend over, let me
But
see that,
that
yeah,
because I was a kid. I shouldn't even
yeah.
been listening to that shit. Who
Listen,
exposed me to that?
listen. We was in tune to it. I was down in Tampa, Florida, getting busy to the
Right.
music down there. I kid you not. I went from Jersey to listening to. And I'm gonna tell you how drastic the change
Right.
was.
Right.
I
Right.
was in Jersey, baggy, everything, Tim's. I got down there. Them boys had creases in their shorts, and they wearing loafers and Tommy Hilfiger
Yeah.
shirts, and it changed
Yeah.
everything. And they danced with their hands on their knees, the men,
Yeah.
But now I feel like once things started changing, the women started being more vocal about
Mm-hmm.
what they care for, what they don't
Yeah.
care for, which honestly I ain't got no problem with that either because we had it a long time to talk all the shit we wanted to, and now women talking their shit, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
cool with that. But you got your Sexy Reds, you got your City Girls, you got your Little Kims, your Foxy. Every one of them had their own taste of what they
Yeah.
wanted and what they demanded. So things changed.
Yeah.
We didn't have too much of that back
Mm-hmm.
then. It was more men, uh, held when it comes to certain things. So I just feel like back then, um, our grandparents and fathers was able
Mm.
to get up and call ass when they wanted to do
Yeah.
things, and the women were stuck at home and wanting love and wanting more. But now
Wow.
it's like I'm gonna do what I want to do,
I don't
and
think
that's
I've ever
cool.
looked at it in that way. I don't think I've ever looked at it
If
in
you
that way.
if
Where
you
the
think,
men were able, and you're right, Like now that you say that, it's like, oh shit, yeah, like men just, kind of did
man,
their thing, right? Did
man,
their own thing, but women were at the house.
yeah, with
Yeah.
the
Okay. Okay.
kids,
Okay.
doing even when it came to I come from a home where my father wasn't in it like others, but a stepfather was in it, and he was abusive to my mother.
Yeah.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So
Okay.
I had to watch that. So I understand that. Even then, she wanted it. It was times when I know she wanted to pack shit up and haul ass,
Wow.
but the type of duty was with her name under the apartment. Now that I'm grown enough, I understand this.
Yeah.
Her name was under the apartment. Her name was on the car, and different things. And he had control of this. So this is a
Oh.
woman that was in love with this guy, and he was abusing it. So now,
Wow.
if now that my mother passed away, I understand women these days for saying F men, or F certain
Okay.
men.
So
So
okay,
I
got you. So as
see
far
things a little
okay.
different.
Yeah, I understand that, and respectfully, I understand. Okay. So as far as like, because and you know, this happens with as far as like what I do at my platform. You know, everybody thinks that I'm talking about all men that have testicles and a
Oh
penis,
my
okay?
God.
And it's like, no, I'm talking about upstanding men. I'm
That's
talking
right.
about men with integrity,
That's
men
right.
that are loyal, men that actually are holding up their end of the
Right.
deal, right? And so what, okay, so as far as like some of the guys, that what they'll do is they'll use my content against a woman to manipulate, control, use, abuse, like whatever they can do.
Yeah.
So what is your take on that? Like, what would you say to the guys that are out there who think that my content is for them, but yet they're using, they're abusing, they're manipulating, they're cheating, they're
Yeah.
stepping out, they're doing all these things, but then they're sending her
I
my content?
I don't fuck with them like I don't fuck with deadbeat dads. You
Ooh.
know, I just don't communicate with them. I feel like if you that type of dude that got it, like I don't know. For me, it's just not. It's not somebody I would could even put myself in the same place to converse with.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't have nothing to say to them type of dudes. You know, I know me. I ain't like nobody else. I got a
Mm-hmm.
different flow from
Mm-hmm.
anybody. Um, I don't get down like anyone. I got the way I deal with things, and some people don't like it. You know, a lot of people just like how I move when it comes to how I handle my personal business. But when it comes to other men, I don't talk on them because, you know, I just think it's a lot of foul shit when it comes to men doing stuff like that. You know, I don't even like the dudes that be on here with their face in the camera and they got a microphone in their face
Show me
like this,
how. Show me
talking
how you
about
do it, Mr. Business. I see you pushed up.
if he was, if
Oh,
he,
oh,
you know
I
what I'm
know what you're
saying?
talking.
I'm not really into all that shit. Like I'm tired of it. Like I'm over it. You know what I'm saying?
When they
I'm
be on their
over it.
mic and they be
So
talking like
yeah,
this, and trying to
they
tell
gotta,
the women what they should
right,
expect from me.
right. Like I'm over that, man. Cut it out. Like so, but then be the same dudes because who was the dude named Dexter or some shit like that? He should be a Dexter. I forgot his name. Who was
Who is it?
the dude that was cheating on his wife whole time, telling women
Oh,
how
you
to,
talking about what's his name? Jackson? I don't
yeah,
know. I get on here, post
Derek
my stuff, and
Jackson,
I
something
dip
like
out.
that. Yeah, but that shit like this is weirdo
Corny.
activity. Yeah, very. And I personally don't really get down with it. Even with this whole passport boys thing that they got going on. You know, yeah, I don't know if you was gonna touch on that,
I
but I ain't got no
wasn't.
problem. Listen,
I want to go there though. I want to go.
okay.
Okay, so as far as you know, this is my take on it. People have been asking me
Huh.
about that for years.
Wait, Shaw, because somebody said Kevin Samuels is awesome though. I will say. I was fucking with Kev before he started talking to women. And I still fought because a lot of shit he said I agree with, but a lot I didn't agree with. As one, he said something about women being overweight. I didn't care for that because I know a bunch of people that's been married to some women that's overweight for years, lasted longer than the ones with the women that keep their body petite or straight
I
or
agree.
fit and
I feel like that may have been his particular preference, and he just projected that.
mhm.
But as far as like Kevin Samuels, I've only ever seen like maybe 5 or 6 of his clips. For a long time, they've been calling me the female Kevin Samuels for a long time, for at least 3 years.
Yeah,
But I don't even, I'm not even familiar with his content.
yeah.
But back to the passport bros thing, because this is something that they say, oh, you guys just get out of America and just go to another country because this is, women, Western women, the women in America, you can't trust them, you can't be with them, they're not going to serve you, they're not going to cook, they're not going to clean, they're all bullshit. Get
Yeah,
the
man.
fuck out of
It
here. So you mean
is.
to tell me,
Hmm.
I know you're a stats guy. So how many women, how many people are in the United States?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. I ain't gonna give you no numbers. I'm gonna tell you this. If that's what you feel, take your ass on over there and enjoy yourself. Real talk. Cause I love my sisters. I don't know what they be talking about. I love my sisters. I ain't got no reason to get up on no damn plane to go to Philippines and go grab a woman just to have some kind of
To me,
control.
I feel like that is another buzzword. Just like I don't use the word narcissist on my platform. I don't use the
Thank
word
God.
toxic on my platform.
Yes.
I don't use the term pick. I don't use those
Yes.
buzzwords and those terms because the shit is it's corny to
Hmm.
me, right? But and that's another one. You can like all that passport bro stuff. you can sit up here and say that all you want, but you've not dated all the women in America. So
Right.
how are you going to sit up there and say, this is the thing, when people hear something on social media or they hear somebody that has a high level
Mm-hmm.
of, influence or
Mm-hmm.
something, then they just run
They
with it. And
run
I
with
feel
it.
like that's exactly what the passport bros bullshit is. To
It's
each their own, to each
yeah.
their own. But at the end
Yeah.
of the day, there are still good women left in. Do we want a woman that is submissive or not? Some people do, some people don't. It
Right.
just depends on what you call. Everybody's perception on that is different too. Push talk. I got to get you on Push talk. We got to
Yeah.
do this. I got some room. I got some time in March, so please let me know if you have
I,
time.
I'll be honest.
Um,
That submissive or not, like for me, I don't got no. I don't know what niggas. Excuse me. I don't know what men issue is or females issues. If I end up deciding I want to cook this day, I'm cooking. If you want to wash the dishes, do the
right,
dishes for me.
right.
Or if you in the first of all, we supposed to be in the kitchen together anyway. That's me. If you in the kitchen cooking, I'm gonna come in the kitchen. I'm gonna stand behind you. I'm gonna throw my arms around. I'm gonna be messing around, playing with you. I got music playing. I'm
Mm-hmm.
keeping you company, and then I'm gonna wash the dishes as we doing it. And then if I take the garbage out, guys, damn, I'm gonna take the garbage out. But I don't understand. Like we got roles, we do. But ain't nothing wrong with just being helpful. This whole all that BS, even with the 50-50 mess, I don't talk about. I don't like talking about none of that because I feel like even with this whole, you know what I hated, and I noticed it died
Talk to
down.
me.
The alpha male beta conversation
Oh, Jesse Lee Peterson ran that shit in the ground.
over them, over them. I know so many alpha claim alpha men that got beat the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only saying that because it, a lot of men that want to be alpha now because this word is out there to be an alpha male. They want to be alpha so bad that they put themselves in a bad predicament. And I just tell people a lot. And I always say this, man. Like you got to be yourself. Be yourself. Come as you are and whether it's, people period it's gonna mess with you or not. They're gonna work. They're gonna decide whether you're good for their network or
Right,
not. you know
right.
I'm over.
My guy Push Talk
Mm,
says our traditional marriage is overrated. What we call traditional and what somebody else calls traditional could be different.
different.
Push, that's something like we got to talk for
Yeah.
real. I love Push. You got to follow him for sure.
Okay. We'll
He's such a dope guy.
do.
But
Push Talk Radio Live. I will do.
it's like I don't feel like they're overrated, but I feel like we don't need to put labels on things, and I feel like everybody should do what works for them and their person or their people.
Exactly.
Because I don't judge nobody, so
Hmm.
I don't care color, creed, race, like I don't discriminate against none of that. So if somebody wants to be in a poly connection, then so be it.
Yeah.
So that's why I say your person or your people, because some
Yeah.
people are into that.
Exactly
Um,
that.
but I feel like you should do what works for you and your person or your people. As long as you guys are mature enough to be in congruency with one another, you guys work it out.
Hmm.
Who are we to say or judge? Like who, like that's,
Right.
everybody can have an opinion, but at the end of the
Right.
day, fuck what people say. Do what works best for you and your household and where you guys are currently at. Because
Exactly.
what works for you right now may not work for you next week
Is
or the
it
next month after that.
exactly that. So, brother, listen. If you in here and you the one that goes to the store with your girl, and she ends up pulling out the wallet to pay for the meal, and you standing behind her, and everybody got a joke about it, f no. Because guess what? Y'all know what y'all doing. You might be the one down in the funds right now, and next week you might be the one up in the funds right there.
Yes.
So somebody got to take care of the bills when y'all out and about. As long as y'all enjoying each other, that's all that matter. Everybody else need to shut. I be I be ready to cut up, yo.
I
I really
know
do.
you
I be ready to cut up,
and
yo. I
your
be on my
boy where
show
he's from. Tell
talking
everybody where you
Jersey,
from, man.
yo. I'm
He's from
straight from Jersey. Word up, and I ain't got no problem with it, yo. I'll
yeah.
tell them quick. Like, I'm I'm very opinionated, but I also understand it ain't where you from, it's where you at. And whatever relationship that you find yourself in, whoever it is that you with, love them. And if you can't, matter of fact, not just love them, but if you got to fight for your relationship for a little bit, fight. But if you standing in that motherfucking ring and you shadow boxing, get the fuck out the ring. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
ooh,
It,
ooh,
none of that makes sense to me. You know, so I don't know about the whole half and half and who pays whole and the traditional marriages. All I know is when you find somebody that you love and you propose to
ooh.
them or whatever it is, you stand by that person and do your thing. You fight for it, and if it don't work, once somebody drop the ball, move on as easy as possible. Because this is one thing that I do want to
Yes.
get by, Shaw, is, and I'm talking to the fellas only. It's a lot of times y'all get brokenhearted, and men. I kid you not. A lot of men gonna say no, we don't. But men, when we get brokenhearted, we get
I
brokenhearted. We
know.
take it hard,
And I've
and we
talked
don't.
about that. I've posted about that.
If
Yeah,
we
yeah,
don't show it. If we ain't gonna talk to our homeboys about it or nothing, we gonna go through what we going through. At night, we got the lights off. We looking out the window to see if
yeah.
they gonna come back around the corner or something.
Insomnia, depression,
All that
anxiety.
can't work, none of that. So what is my thing is what I've been talking about for the past couple of months on my show is, especially since the holidays, is I've been trying to tell people, and not just men, women too, if you're going through something, especially now, because everybody going through things, talk. I don't care if you got a phone, you need to make a voice note. Make a voice note to yourself,
Yep.
just talking to your
Thank you.
phone,
Thank you.
and get that out of you.
Yep.
Because it's a lot of people sitting around here committing
Yes.
suicides.
Thank you.
Want to go shoot somebody that not enticed, but was what do you say, entertaining your who is now your ex, and now you pissed off with them, so you want to go hurt them. It's her fault, but then I don't want you hurting her either. Like, don't hurt yourself, but talk about it to
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
And if you can't talk about it to, especially men, if you can't talk about it to nobody that you feel like you can trust, talk about it into your phone, type it. I don't care what you got to do. Read that over and over
Yeah.
until you
Yeah.
start getting the message that I sound stupid.
And that's why, and see, that's the thing. Like, people think I just be posting just to post it. No. Do you realize how many times I've posted my flyer telling them that? Because some people don't even know that I offer calls, right?
Right.
And I'm telling them, like, I post this on purpose because so many lives have been saved.
Yeah, man.
I've had men and women reach out to me while they're suicidal.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Mm-hmm.
it's like there's somebody out here that can help you. There's somebody out here that will listen. There's somebody out here that you can go
Yeah.
to. But it doesn't always have to be you dealing with it by yourself.
Right.
Stop, like, even though, like, a lot of you may have grew up in households where they told you to be quiet and don't
Don't.
display your emotions and get
Yeah.
out of your feelings.
Yeah.
No, no. Whatever you got to do, whatever you have to do in those moments to keep yourself here and to fight through what you're fighting through mentally, emotionally, and psychologically, then do that.
Right. That's
And
right.
I and like most of the time, I'm up until 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I answer my phone.
That's what's up. Yeah, I tell them now. I'm telling them, like, especially on my show, late in the mornings with Quad. I tell people at the end of the show every time. I
Yeah.
say, yo, if you want, you can send me an email. If you want to type it,
Yes.
if you want a voice, send me a voice note. I'll listen. I'll play it on the radio. You could be anonymous. I'll play it on the radio and I'll talk to you.
Yeah.
I ain't no guru. I ain't no professional, but I'll talk off my experience and hope that you would hear that and be like, oh shit, you know what? He been through the same thing. I'm going
Right.
through that right now. Okay,
Right.
so can't get I can't get this off. I see you got a question up here. Hey yo, Mustafa, what's up to Mustafa too, man? I see you just followed the station. I
That's
appreciate that.
dope. Mustafa said,
Mhm.
"How about us men who gets dumped? Then we move on, but they keep calling the police and lied to get shit for the last." Ooh.
Bro, just what I say is stay busy, stay away. Stay busy and stay away. If you ain't in it, you can't get locked, you can't get the cops called on you.
Yeah.
Now, even though I know we all want to take care of our kids, if that's the case with you, because I can't understand why she would be calling, not you per se,
Yeah.
but I can't see why a woman would be calling the police on the man if the man ain't like, even if you say, hey, it's quits, it's this time. Let's stop just giving them a pass.
Yeah.
Go to the damn police station, get a restraining order just like they'll do on us.
Yes.
Do all that good shit.
Make a
And
report. Make a
yeah,
report. Get the
yeah,
restraining
you ain't
order.
no
Yes, you guys, you have, and this is the thing
what?
though. But
Text.
even some policemen though, they will make it seem like, that they'll intimidate you, or they'll make it seem like, oh well, oh, this is a woman and you're doing this and this and that.
Damn right.
So what if they do that? Still make the report.
That's right.
Still make sure you take note of it. If
That's
she's
right.
coming around you and she's causing problems, get your phone out and videotape her. Make sure you have your Google photos and everything backed up too, because you
Exactly.
never know what's going to happen with
Exactly.
your phone. You got to hold them accountable. Absolutely, Mr. and Mrs. Joe. Absolutely.
Hold
Eric, I
on.
see you. How you doing?
No woman do that because they get a check. I couldn't read the whole thing. Because they get a
Hold
check.
on. Let me see. Something to know: women falsely accused for rape and domestic abuse. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that happens.
Absolutely, they do. Absolutely.
That happens. That definitely happens. But you know
They can
what?
claim disability from
I
that. I never heard of that.
don't know about that.
Thank you for
But
saying that, Money. I
yeah,
never heard of that. But yeah, so it's imperative that if you guys need help, make sure you reach out. Make sure you reach out.
yeah.
Qua is there. I'm here. Like,
Mm-hmm.
make sure you reach out to whoever you need to.
Yeah. That's the
It's
main thing
hard out
these
here.
days. Yeah, that's the main thing. Like to provide. It's just like for artists that are out there. I try to provide a lane. Like what I decided, right? Since I'm doing my own hip hop thing, I'm rapping and I'm writing music and I'm writing movie scripts and stuff. And I
Hmm.
say, you know what? I don't want to just do that. I don't. I want to do something that's going to help other artists
Yeah.
that had it hard. Like for me, I had to deal with the politics of, oh, I can't get on because I'm signed to a producer and he don't get on because they don't want his beats, but they want my lyrics.
Yeah.
And they like, but they won't let me work with them. So because I'm
Yeah.
signed to him. So now, the political game is there. So, and not
Yeah.
only that, but even with radio, I'm trying to find a way to, lessen the strain on up and coming artists' pockets and everything. But it's the same thing when it comes to being human. Like I'm trying to help brothers, sisters, whoever it may be, that are out there that's going through things and got shit going through their head and they don't know who to turn to. I ain't saying that you could turn to me and I'm gonna give you an answer, but at least you could say it. When you bottle that shit up, one day you explode and poof,
Yeah.
you locked up or you're dead or you kill somebody. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's just better.
Absolutely.
I tell a lot of artists, like a lot of young artists, um, they talk. I don't care how gangster this sound, and even if I look at him like, bro, this boy, no, he ain't doing none of that. Is she talking about? A lot of people be like, yo, his music whack? Like he ain't saying nothing. It's trash. I'm like, you know what? He ain't
Yeah.
outside robbing your ass though.
That's his outlet. That's his outlet. And
Exactly.
even for some people, what happens is a lot of people around them will disregard them,
Hmm.
or they'll talk bad about them because they're a certain age, or
Right,
because
right,
their artistry doesn't match up with what they
right.
feel like. Go ahead, Chill. We'll ask your question.
Yeah,
Put it in the question box, please.
word up.
It's different reasons why they do that, and it's like at the end of the day, that may be their only outlet, and all you're doing is talking bad about them and disregarding their artistry. That may be
Yeah,
their only outlet.
yeah.
I was actually on a show a few months ago, and they were like, "Oh, well, when is too old? They need to hang up their hat." And I was like, "No, like you don't never know what God's gonna do. First of all, you don't never know
Yeah,
what God's gonna do. All the billionaires in the world, like they reached their plateau. I mean, they reached their status at 40, 50, and 60 years old.
yeah,
So it's like you can't put an age limit on people. And whether you believe in God or the universe, whatever you believe in, don't put a limit on yourself. Don't put a cap on yourself, because you
yeah.
never know what miracle can happen. You don't never
Exactly.
know what's gonna happen. Like
Somebody,
seriously,
t
like for real.
somebody tried to tell me, don't you think you might be getting too old to rap?
No,
Nope, because this
you're
this
never
shit
gonna
is
be too old to be an
nah.
artist because it's
I'm
in
not.
you.
It's in me. It's in my blood. It's just like how some people. I know a woman right now, man. I grew up with this young lady, and when we was young, she could win an argument that she was wrong about, and we knew that she was going to be a lawyer from day one. Like, yo, you need to be a lawyer. You need to be in some kind of, because your ass can be dead wrong, and you will sit there and argue to the point where you seem like you're right. Like you would literally think she was correct, knowing she knowing she was wrong. So sometimes this shit is in people's blood, man. You can't tell nobody what they can and cannot do. They gonna do what's in their blood, you know.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, hip hop is really is really my father. And I ain't saying that like I ain't got a father. I know my dad, but and he's a good dude, but hip hop raised me. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
I seen my mother and my stepfather in the kitchen cooking up dope while I was sitting there. They hip hop a radio with a purple button, a silver radio with a purple button. But
Yeah.
DJ Red Alert raised me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so can't nobody tell me that. You can't tell me that.
Yeah. DJ Bass wants us to say, will you please explain to, okay, so I think this is what he's saying. Please explain to these young men that emotional expression is not unmasculine, but yeah, it's definitely mentally healthy to do that as
Yeah,
far as expressing
yeah,
yourself and having an outlet. And me and I don't know if you watched it the other night, but me and Twan, my boy Twan Cox, which is Mr. Fab, the rapper
okay.
out of the Bay Area,
Yeah,
his
yeah,
his
yeah.
big brother. That's my ace. And
Okay.
so we're gonna come on again. He's gonna talk about as far as being willing to be that space for somebody to be open and unload, basically, because like we just talked about, we might be that last
Yeah,
resort, we might be that last person that they
yeah,
have. And so it's imperative, like, I understand that sometimes we can't, sometimes, because even like myself, like, sometimes I just can't. I'm on do not disturb right now. I've been on do not disturb for weeks now,
mm,
but sometimes I don't have the capacity because I'm doing
capacity.
so much
Yeah,
other stuff. But
yeah.
at the end of the day, find somebody that y'all can go back and forth and
That's right.
unload for
That's right.
real. You
And
know?
again, if you can't find nobody, take that phone out. Every
Yep.
phone. I don't care which. I got another phone
Write
around here
it,
somewhere, and you can go.
record it, listen,
Put that
all that.
shit
Write it, record it.
exactly, and listen to it.
My digital husband,
Like
Najee,
you
my
like
digital
listen
husband.
to it. Listen to that. Listen
Yes,
to that shit.
yes,
And even if at night you laying in the bed and you just going through it, listen to some shit that you said.
yeah,
And you're gonna be like, wait a minute, did I just say that stupid shit? Like, oh yeah, no, no, I don't want that. You know what I mean? You're gonna
yeah,
find yourself counseling yourself.
yes,
You know,
yes,
it,
absolutely,
uh,
absolutely.
it's okay to release that
Yeah,
energy. That's the
yes,
thing. You know, one thing I learned, Shaw. Somebody will come around you, whether you're in a good mood or a bad mood, and I say more of a good mood. Well, you ever had them phone calls where you pick, like you in a good mood, you pick up the phone and it's a friend, a sister, a cousin, whoever it is,
yeah,
uncle, brother, and they start releasing their bullshit onto you.
yes,
They're all their frustration from the day, and it's
yeah,
like you listening and like you like, all right, oh, word this man, but you don't realize by the time you hang up that phone, your energy has changed. It's okay sometimes to be like, yo, you know what? Let me hit you back. I'm gonna call. I promise you, I'll call you right back. Hang up. Let them get that little minute to themselves. They wanted to say something. Say, hey, hold that.
yeah,
Hold that door. I'm gonna call you
yeah,
right back, and let them release that shit somewhere.
yeah.
Because then it's throwing you off.
Yeah, because sometimes, like I said, we're at different spaces and intervals at different
Right.
times, and sometimes I can take it on, and sometimes I can't. And when I can't, I know that I know myself so well that I know when I can't, so
Yeah.
I can't answer the phone.
Right.
And as much as I'm out here, like sometimes, y'all, I'm on the phone for hours and hours and hours,
Right.
talking people off the lid. Like that's I'm talking about, like, for free.
Fellas, I gotta ask. I gotta ask. I see somebody in here saying drained, frustrated, aggravated. That's Money Zombie. And I can't think of his name, but he was saying something about he bought a house or something
I didn't
like that. And
see
then,
that one.
yeah, I think he texted something else because he had did a typo. He said, "My dumb ass." Um, why men? And I'm just asking us, why do we blame
Ooh,
ourselves for so much shit that happens with us within a relationship? I had to learn that myself. Like it's not always our fault. Even if they make it seem like it's
yeah,
our fault. Sometimes they are in the wrong and they are confused, so confused that they confusing your ass. And
yes,
now you got to figure out how to get out of that shit.
yeah,
But while you trying to figure it out, you like, oh shit, what the fuck did I do? What I do? Oh, I must have did this. No, and so we don't even need closure sometimes.
yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta chill the fuck out, write that shit down. Like I said, talk about it to yourself. You know what I did? I ain't gonna lie. At some point, like I'm working and I go in. I'm an electrician, so I'll go inside customers' houses as I'm working, and sometimes release it to one of the customers. Be like, hey, yeah, what you think about this situation? Blah 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 blah. And they'll say it back to me, and then I'm like, oh shit, so I wasn't tripping. Mm, okay, I got it, I got it.
Yeah.
Now I ain't gonna go back and be like, oh, I know I wasn't tripping, blah 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 blah.
Right.
But at least I know
Yeah.
that I ain't the only one.
Yeah.
Like I know I'm not crazy.
You
You know what I
got an
mean?
outsider's insight.
He said, imagine that you just deposit a check for $1 million and it's fun. It's finna clear in 3 days. Damn, keep. I can't. Yeah, I can't. Dang, I missed that one. I missed it. Keep that same energy at all times.
Feel like there was a typo in there somewhere.
Yeah, I ain't
Like
get
there's a
it.
typo.
Yeah, correct. Thank you for
But
that.
yeah,
True.
so tell
True.
everybody what you have coming up.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I, I got an event getting ready to come up here in Atlanta. What I've been doing for the past year is making sure I got all my I's dotted and my T's crossed when it comes to events. But as of right now, I have slots open for all artists. If you are artists, if you know an artist, you can send them our way. We ain't charging these artists nothing crazy. We're not busting them over the head. We understand that it's hard on artists right now. You can send them to dleradio.com.
Yeah.
Everything is on there. You see that right there? It says dleradio.com.
I'll
But
send it.
y'all could just, if you got good music, and if make sure it's the music that people are saying, yo, that's the one. If you ain't got nobody in your corner saying that's the one, and they just saying every song is the one, then something ain't right. Because every song ain't it.
Send it to me. Listen, email it to me.
Word.
Email it. Listen, we should have a listening. I always wanted to do
I'm
that
down
because, like,
to
as
do
far
that.
as myself,
Hmm.
like, I've been in the Muddy Waters is my great uncle. Just fun
Okay,
fact. Fun
okay,
fact. Fun fact.
okay.
But my grandma was an artist, and I've been around music my whole life. So I don't sing, I don't rap, I don't do none of that. But I have the
Yeah.
ear. So like, whenever they want to know like what's going to be
Hmm.
a hit, that's when they call me.
Yeah.
So we should do this
Yeah, I'm
listening
down with
thing where they send
that.
in the
I'm down
music.
with that.
Yeah,
I kid
yeah.
you not. I don't know
I've
what
been
it
wanting to do
is.
that. I used to do it on
Yeah.
my old page, but yeah.
I tried not to do it at first because I seen everybody doing it. I seen regular like people that ain't got nothing to do with music
Hmm.
doing it just because they trying to make some bread. But I feel like if you guys really invest in people or support people, donate to people that really have an interest in it and has are musically inclined to this and understand what
Yeah,
is good and what's not. You
yeah.
guys are being better hands. So I provide a lane. I got 8,000 active listeners
That's
across
dope
like
and growing. Come
yeah,
on.
yeah, and growing. You know what I'm saying? 8,000 active listeners on daily radio, and that's just on the radio station alone. The website is moving. Um, we also promote movies. If you got a film and you want to push it, we promote that.
I love
If you got a business, a small business, and you need to get and look, be cut jar. It don't matter where you guys are at. We
I love
promote
it.
everywhere, everywhere. We can get that name out everywhere. That's what we
I
do over
love it.
here.
I love it.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all hit him
Hmm.
up on Daily Radio.
Yep.
And also make sure that you guys hit me up if you need a signed
Facts.
copy of my book. I have the mask,
Facts.
why we wear them, and the effects they have on our day-to-day
Hmm.
lives. It is a self-therapy journal, but it has a lot of meat in there. As you can see, it talks about childhood trauma. It talks about mental illnesses. It talks about
Yes.
unforgiveness and forgiveness and how to get past that. I have Here You Go, Sis, the blueprint to a soul. That's my gorgeous daughter on the front, the most gorgeous thing on the planet. This is the one that teaches women how to treat their men. Make sure you guys get this one. This is my women's journal, Unmasked, Accepting the Woman Within.
Salute.
And thank you, I appreciate you. And the men's journal will be out. They're putting the finishing
That's hard.
formatting on that
That's
one.
hard.
It should be out this
So
week.
I see you moving. So hey yo, so listen, we gotta and just in case, because I'm gonna talk right, like we gonna talk after this. We
Yes.
need to get a link for your banner so on the website
Yeah.
because I got
Yeah.
traffic. So
Yes,
Let them people
absolutely.
come to the, if y'all can't find it, what she said, if y'all forget, y'all can still come to dleradio.com and y'all will
Yes,
see the link up on it, like a banner, and y'all can just tap the banner, go straight to her books.
yes.
So whatever I could do to help out and push the envelope, Shaw, I'm here for you, love.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I do
Yes,
need
man.
you to, I might need your help as far as getting together a book sign, like location, all that.
Oh,
And
easy,
yeah,
easy.
I got the books will be here in a couple weeks.
Okay.
So you guys make sure you follow him. Make sure you guys stay
Yes.
tuned. We're here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
Tomorrow I will have Niall Evans will be on tomorrow night from Wild and Out. This Thursday will be TJ from Child Support is Fraud.
Z-
So make sure y'all what's up.
Zombie might be on to something. You see what Zombie
What's
saying?
Zombie
That
say?
man said this was like a mental health drinks champs. Might be on to something, Shaw.
I didn't hear him.
He said, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you. You see
Like a
it?
mental health drink champs. Okay,
Might
okay.
be on to
Salud,
something. Yeah,
salud.
yeah, yeah. No. But he might be on to something. I don't think it's enough of this. It's not enough of this.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, ain't nobody trying. It ain't about bashing women, and it ain't about bashing
E-
men. It's about
Exactly,
getting
exactly,
our mental health
exactly.
together. For real.
Yeah.
I'm down
So
for you, Shaw. Whatever you need
thank
from me.
you. I appreciate you. I
Yes,
appreciate you.
man.
My big bro Larry in the building. I appreciate you, bro. Call me right
Shout out
now.
to him.
But yes, thank you. I appreciate you. All love. Like I said, me,
Hmm.
you, and Delisha, and Damon, we got to get it together for early March.
Definitely.
But yeah. You ready to work? I got a whole
I'm
bunch of stuff
ready, man.
lined up.
I got some more stuff. I got some more people that I want to introduce you to,
Let's do
and
it.
yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for you. Oh
You
boy
know
said,
Kendall. You know who
oh boy
Kendall
said,
Thomas
really
is.
not, bro.
You know who Kendall
Can do what's
Thomas is.
I probably do a fuck in the
R&B
face.
singer.
I know
R&B singer.
Kendall Thomas. Give me a song.
Yeah, we
Half of a song.
I'm gonna break the headboard. Remember that
Oh
one?
yeah. Okay, I got you. I
So we got
got
some
you.
stuff coming up, and so me, you, him, and Delisha, we gonna have to work that one
Okay.
out. Yeah,
Okay.
we got some stuff
Okay,
coming
I'm
up.
down.
All right,
I'm
all love.
always down for it.
I appreciate you.
Love you, mom.
Bye. Love you
Shout
too.
out to y'all, yo.
Get the
Peace.
fuck out of here.